Next question. ABC Limited is offered a cash discount at the rate of 3% if it makes payment in 20 days to its supplier. Presently, it makes payment in 60 days. If cost of capital of the company is 18%, what should ABC Limited do? That is a question. So over here we are required to take a decision from ABC Limited that say whether it should take advantage of the cash discount or not. So friends, over here the question is providing the information like this. We are ABC Limited and we have been offered by our supplier that if you make payment within 20 days, we will give you cash discount at the rate of 3%, and right now we are making the payment in 60 days. In short, we are having the credit terms of 3 by 20 net 16 which is offered to us. We have to take a decision that say whether we should take the advantage of the cash discount or not if the cost of capital of the company is 18%. That is a question. So let us have understanding that say how we are supposed to take a decision over here. Everybody is requested to pay attention. See, we have to take decision from ABC Limited point of view. First of all, I am giving some logical explanation to you, and then we are going to say understand that say from examination point of view how we are supposed to write the answer. See, day 0 when we buy the goods, day 60 is the day on which we usually make the payment. Let us say that just for understanding purpose, let us say that say the invoice amount is rupees 1 lakh. So usually we make the payment on 60th day of rupees 1 lakh out of business cash accrual. Out of business cash accrual. Here is the point at which you buy the goods. Here is the point at which you make the payment. The amount of the payment is 1 lakh. I am assuming the invoice amount, and it is paid out of business cash accrual. Suddenly, we are having an offer that say you make payment on 20th day. Then in that case, you will be given cash discount at the rate of 3%. Suppose we choose to pay on 20th day. Suppose we choose to pay on 20th day. What amount is supposed to be paid? Please write in the chat box. The answer is an amount of rupees 97,000. In a way that say the 3% is the cash discount. So what will happen? 1 lakh rupees is the invoice amount and 3,000 is the cash discount. So basically say 97,000 is supposed to be paid. That is what we understand. Okay. Now let us assume that say we don't have the sufficient funds for making payment to the supplier early. Usually after, that is on 60th date, we were paying out of the business cash accrual. However, over here we understand that say, let us say in order to make early payment, we don't have funds. So we had to borrow for the purpose of making early payment to the supplier. What is the amount that say we are supposed to borrow? Of course, we have to borrow an amount of 97,000 and we have to borrow say for a time period of 40 days. So we understand something like this logically. In order to, you don't have to write anything, that is only understand, in order to avail advantage of cash discount, comma, the company is supposed to borrow rupees 97,000. How 97,000? 1 lakh minus 3,000 for 40 days. Okay. Now this is what we understand. Now how to take the decision? For the purpose of decision, we can say that we will compute that what is the interest cost of borrowing 97,000 rupees for 40 days. We'll compute that what is the interest cost for borrowing an amount of rupees 97,000 for 40 days. We are borrowing 97,000 at the rate of 18 percentage for a time period of 40 days. Whatever the interest cost that we have, so it is 97,000 into 18% into 40 divided by 365. The interest cost is rupees 1913.42. This is the interest cost that we have. This interest cost will be compared with the advantage of availing the cash discount. We understand that we are required to make a comparison that what is the cost of interest and what is the advantage of the cash discount. Advantage of the cash discount is an amount of 3,000 and interest cost is 1913.42. Since the advantage of the cash discount is more in comparison to the cost of interest, so the company should avail the discount. So over here, of course, the answer is that since 3,000 is exceeding this, we should take the advantage of discount. Now we can say something like this also. On 20th day, the company is borrowing 97,000 rupees at the rate of 18% for 40 days. The interest cost is 1913.42. 1913.42. So the total is 98,913.42. This amount of the payment that we have to make in total is less than 1 lakh rupee of the invoice. So we should take advantage of the discount. That is also the way we can understand the answer. Now whatever this explanation that I have given to you is a logical explanation. However, from examination point of view, we have to write answer in a slightly different method. By which method we are required to write answer, that I am discussing to you slightly later on. But first of all, I would like to dictate this answer to you. I request all of you to write an answer along with me. Assuming that invoice amount is rupees 1 lakh, comma, we are taking decision. Full stop. Read on further in that. We can take some other amount also. Full stop. Further write down, in this question we have to decide whether to avail cash discount advantage or not. Full stop. With paragraph write down, if payment is made on 20th day, comma, the company will get cash discount of rupees 3000, in bracket write down 1 lakh into 3%. Full stop. For availing cash discount, comma, the company is borrowing rupees 97,000, in bracket write down 1 lakh minus 3000, for 40 days, in bracket write down 60 minus 20, at the rate 18%. With paragraph write down, calculation of interest cost of borrowing, in that write down PRN upon 100. What is P? P stands for the principal, 97,000. R stands for the rate of interest, 18%. N stands for the time period, 60 minus 20 divided by 365. 97,000 into 0.18 into 40 divided by 365. That comes to 1913.42. With paragraph write down, interest cost of borrowing is rupees 1913.42, comma, it is less than advantage of cash discount rupees 3000. So advantage of cash discount should be availed. This is the way we are required to take the decision logically. Okay. Now this is the detailed answer for understanding. Now I am writing answer from examination point of view. Write on heading answer from examination point of view. Now the answer from examination point of view, in that we have to write answer like this. Everybody is requested to pay attention. Do not write anything. Let me explain you. Assuming invoice amount is rupees 100, comma, advantage of availing cash discount is calculated. So friends, over here we will assume that invoice amount is 100 and will compute the advantage of availing the cash discount. Everybody is requested to pay attention. Do not write anything, please. See, I is equal to PRN upon 100. See what happens at the day 0, day 20 and day 60. Generally we make payment on 60th day an amount of 100 rupees. However, for the purpose of availing cash discount, we will make payment on 20th day 98. So basically we get an advantage of 2 rupees. How 2 rupees is calculated? 100 into 2 percentage. This advantage is available to you when you make payment of rupees 98. Okay, 98. How 98 is calculated? 100 minus 2. Whatever the advantage that you have, so that is converted into annualized term and it is converted into percentage term. So why do we convert that into annualized percentage term? Because whatever the rate of interest or cost of capital which is provided to us, it is always in the annualized percentage term. So advantage of taking the cash discount will be converted into annualized percentage term for the purpose of decision making. As far as the number of days are concerned, it is 60 minus 20 divided by 365. So what will happen over here? It is R is equal to 2 upon 98 into 365 divided by 40 into 100. So what will happen? You get the advantage of 2 rupees of the cash discount. For getting that advantage, you have to make the payment of rupees 98. 365 divided by 40. That is what we understand is, say the answer is converted into, that is annualized term, into 100 for the purpose of getting the answer in percentage term. So what will happen? 2 into 365 into 100 upon 98 upon 40. That comes to 18.62 percentage. 2 into 365 into 100 upon 98 upon 40. That comes to 18.62 percentage. So we understand that, say we get advantage of the availing cash discount 18.62 percentage. I'm sorry friends, I took wrong interest rate. The interest amount is 3. I'm sorry, I took wrong values. So you get advantage of rupees 3, and for getting advantage of rupees 3, you're required to make early payment of rupees 97. So what happens at say you get advantage of rupees 3 on making payment of 97 into 365 divided by 40, it is converted into annualized term into 100. So the advantage of availing the cash discount is 28.22 percentage. Whatever this advantage that you have of availing the cash discount is compared with the cost of capital to decide whether to take the advantage of discount or not. This is the way the answer is required to be presented in examination. I request you to write down answer and then I'll dictate so the final decision to you. You may not write this. This is only for understanding. This is something that you have to write. So write down answer. Advantage of availing cash discount is 28.22 percentage, comma, it is more than cost of capital 18 percentage. So discount advantage should be availed. So basically we make a comparison that what is the advantage of availing discount with the cost of capital of the company. Understand importantly friends that the cost of capital is in annualized percentage term. So accordingly we make a comparison over here with the annualized percentage term advantage.